Hi my Stampin' friends, I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I have a tutorial that uses the envelope punch board, and it's to package up a little gift, and I will show you how I made it using this little belly band with lacy detail and my little thank you so much because it's a gift. So inside, what do I have inside? Well, inside I have one of these silicone craft sheets, which I've used many times to put glue on. When you're putting glue on your projects, if you don't want to get it all over your work surface, this silicone craft mat is the perfect thing to use. It washes with soap and water or a baby wipe. You wipe off all your glue and then it's as good as new again, and it's silicone, so it's a perfect little product. And this is a little gift that I gave out during the month of March to my customers who placed an order and used my hostess code. Every month I have a different free gift on my website. It could be anything at all from the Stampin' Up catalogue, and today it is a craft sheet, a Stampin' Up silicone craft sheet, which measures 6 by 6, which is 15.2 by 15.2. And it says here, place a dot of Crystal Effects or hot glue on the silicone, build your accent on the adhesive, and then pop the accent off the sheet when the glue is dry. You can also use it as a protective surface when using other adhesives, since adhesives will not stick to the silicone. So there you have it. So let me show you how I made it. So today we need a piece of DSP. This is the free Bubbles and Fizz DSP from Celebration, and it measures 10 by 10 inches, which in metric is 25.4 by 25.4. So into our envelope punch board, and it states on here that the finished measurements will be 6 by 6.5, so your paper size needs to be 10 by 10, and we are scoring it at 4 3/4, and 4 3/4 is 12.1 centimeters. Stamp and punch, and this just goes nicely to the end. Turn it to the opposite direction, 4 3/4, which is 15.1. Score and punch. Then return it to the other side, to the opposite side. You're lining up that score line with this little marker here. Punch and score. Opposite side again. Line it up with your marker. Punch and score. Then we're just going to round our corners off, make them look pretty in the top here. And this envelope punch board can be purchased from my online store, and at the moment I don't know what my free gift will be using my hostess code, because I am filming this in March still, so I won't know what my hostess code is until the beginning of April. But when you look on my website, artypapercrafters.com, it will show you what my free gift will be for this month if you place an order and use my hostess code. I also like to send my customers a thank you card, as well as usually a little gift of some sort as well. So I do like to treat my my customers well, because I appreciate their business. So fold over your little gift. So this is my little silicone craft sheet. Pop that in, and then we want glue on here. Or do we want it on there? That's how we want it. So getting my fast fuse today. I'm going to put some fast fuse and run it down here and here. And down this edge here. Hold it together nice and firmly and straight. And that is our little envelope made. Press that down like that. And so that's our envelope made. And now we're going to make our little belly band. So to make the belly band, I've got a piece of Whisper white cardstock, and this measures 1/2 inch by 14 inches, which in metric is 35 by 1.2. And then I've used my decorative ribbon border punch to punch this decoration here, and I'm going to glue that on to the little edge there. Although looking at that today, I'm just wondering if it would look nicer over the top. Yes, I'm going to put it over the top today because I think that will show better. So that's how I've made it. I did do an Easter basket and used this on the handle of my Easter basket recently, so check out how I made that ribbon border punch using this punch. Right then, so we're going to get our silicone sheet, and we are going to cut off that little edge there that we don't need. And then we're going to put some wet glue onto our silicone mat. And then I've got a piece of foam that's just stuck with a little one of these clips. And then we're going to put a bit of glue on this. You don't need too much. Move it along. That's it. And then we are going to stick it down onto the piece that I've cut. Stick that on nice and straight as you can. And then I need another piece, so I'm just going to match that up like that. So I'm just going to snip that little hole off so that that marries up nicely there. So let's put a little bit of glue on here as before. I don't need much more, so put that on there and add that there. So we're going to put this across here. So let's move that off. So this goes across here, and so we just fold and pull that over. Whoops, that hasn't stuck. Pull that across there. Push that down, and then we can cut some of that off because it's a little too much, and then using some glue we can just glue that down onto there, and that creates our little belly band. Like that. So that's easily made. And now we're just going to do our thank you very much. So using this stamp set called Thankful Thoughts, I'm going to place that onto my mat like that, and moving those out of the way for now. Opening up my stamping scrub. So I've got a piece of DSP here, little scrap, and that fits on there. We're going to cut it out in a minute using the oval framelit dies. So in order to match this up, we're going to use some Bermuda Bay ink. So this is the classic stamp pad. So ink up our stamp, and you need to get plenty on this stamp because being big it seems to need a lot of colour. Right, let's hope for the best. Stamp down, give it a good press. Here goes. That's lovely. Done that perfectly. Right, now we're going to cut that out using the Big Shot and our framelit die. So let's bring that in. Let's bring that over to here. So we've got our plates on and we put our piece of stamped thingy. So line that up into there as best you can. And whoops, sorry, I think I banged the tripod there. Right, run that through. And out the other side. That's done. Take that off, get rid of that. Don't need that now. Right, so bringing that in. So we've cut that out, and then I've cut out using a piece of Pool Party. I have cut that out using the large oval framelit die. These are the layering ovals. All these products are available to purchase from my website, so I've cut that out because we're going to layer that up and make it look pretty like that. So a bit of wet glue on the back of this. And lay that over like that. Leave that to dry. And then we're going to stick that on there. So I'm just going to put some wet glue across here. I'm not going to use dimensionals for this because obviously this gift has to be posted, and I'm conscious of the fact that the thicker my parcel, the more postage, because obviously I'm sending a card and a little chocolatey gift in with this too. So that is nice and loose, and you can lift that off without damaging it, and then you can use your envelope again. So that is that. So that one's decorated like that, and you could add some little what could we add? We could add any of these things, couldn't we? Pearls. What else have we got? We've got these. Let's add some of these. Where's my pokey tool? So let's add some glitz. What colour can we use? That yellow looks nice on there, doesn't it? So let's put one of those on there. And one of those at the bottom. And we can do the same on this one. We can use the green. That matches nicely. And one there. And so that's finished those off nicely. And I think that that's a lovely way to package up a little gift for your friend or colleague. Great way to thank somebody. And of course you could put anything in there, a card maybe even, would be great. So that's all from me for today. Don't forget to click on this little down arrow description bar in the corner, which will show you how to go over to Arty Paper Crafters to view all measurements and details, and to shop online for crafting products. I'd be so grateful for your support. It does help me to keep bringing you these videos. So that's all from me for today. Bye for now. Bye.